Hey everybody, Matt1310 Reviews here, and today we are doing a 1 month in review of the HTC Evo 3D. Now, the HTC Evo 3D I've had for about a month now, maybe a couple days short, but this will probably come up as the same date as the original review. That's only because I upload all my videos at the same time at just one big bundle of videos, because I have to go over to my friend's house to upload them on his Mac because I don't know how to do it on a PC. The Evo is a great phone. I will be just going over like overall use, like after a month, if it gets annoying or not. Of course, I don't use this as an actual phone. I use this as basically like kind of like how you would use a iPhone if you unlock it. I've had an iPhone 4. I like this a lot more just because it's definitely different. This is not for everyone. Some people like the iPhone 4 better. Some people won't. I for one like this better. Mainly because I hate Apple. Of course, I know I do reviews on them, but I just don't like the company itself. I like their products only. I know that might seem confusing. Basically, on the main screen, it tells you the time. I am in Berlin, and it's currently sunny, even at 8:20 p.m. somehow. My wallpaper I was set to weather just to show you one of the live wallpapers is set to the same weather as it is outside, so it changes when it goes to night. The moon will come up. When the sun goes down, the sun will be going down on this. When it's rainy out, the clouds, I guess, would be rainy. I haven't seen it since, I've seen it a while ago, so I don't really remember. One cool thing about this that I don't think other HTCs has is this. Wait. Sorry. Damn it. It's hard to use, of course, because it's full touchscreen. Whee! Yep. I really actually like that, honestly. Pretty cool. I'm easily amused. I've uploaded some games to show you, just to test some stuff. I basically searched anything 3D. Apparently there's only really 4 3D games. So when I search 3D, I get these like crappy quality games that were just recently upgraded to like 3D as in non-2D. It's not really 3D, it's actually just supposed to be like blocks 3D. Not actually 3D as in you could see it pop out at you. This does come, one cool thing is to test, if you want to test 3D immediately without having to pay for a game, it already comes pre-installed with the Green Hornet 3D, which is, of course, the Green Hornet movie, and you could watch it in 3D by switching the button over here, which you can't really see, from 2D to 3D. 3D is at the top, 2D is at the bottom. That big button there is actually a camera button to activate the camera and take pictures, which isn't very handy. I don't know why it's so big, though. I've watched Green Hornet 3D. The movie playing 3D, I think I might have it set at low at something, but it's not that good. It doesn't hurt your eyes, which is a good thing. I've watched the entire movie from start to finish in 3D, and it did not bother my eyes at all. When I looked away, I didn't see double vision. When I looked away, I didn't like frickin' nothing was blurry or anything like that, so it's pretty cool. Even though 3D wasn't that great, it was there's probably ways of moving up and down, just like in Spider-Man 3D, which I believe is a pre-uploaded game. I use that. It's pretty cool. You're able to upload. You're able to move the 3D, like how the 3D quality in the game itself. So that's pretty nice. I think it might have the same for the movie. I just can't figure it out because it's my first actual HTC. This comes pre-installed with a lot of stuff. I only really uploaded 4 things on this entire list, and that was able to keep me occupied for the entire time I've owned it. Comes pre-uploaded with Adobe Reader, Amazon MP3, Blockbuster, calculator, calendar, call history, camcorder, camera, car panel, clock, everything. This is a nice thing, dock mode, which will set it, if you have it charging, it'll set it to dock mode, which is basically this what is outside. You can get docks for this, but that's what it's basically made for. You change the brightness just in case you're like trying to go to sleep and you just want this up as a clock. It will work as an alarm clock too, and you can also have it set for your photos. I have no photos as of the moment because I haven't really got around to using the camera. There's actually a lot to explore in this phone. Going back home, you have to actually press X to. It has it like that to avoid accidentally changing or taking off the dock mode. The battery lasts relatively long. I've actually had it running without being plugged in for 3 days so far, using it as gaming, not very heavily, but I've used it. Right now is probably when I would be doing the most use. Of course, you have all this to do here, and there's actually an app to bring you to the 3D games. It's pre-installed on the phone. So just give you a look on the only games that are 3D of the moment. Asphalt 6 Adrenaline 3D, which has actually just been added today, I believe. I don't think so. I don't remember seeing it. But they have good games as 3D, not just like crappy little games that you've never heard of as one of them down here. You have Asphalt 6 Adrenaline 3D, which is a very good game for anyone who's into cars like me. It's only $4.99. GT Racing Motor Academy 3D, a game I've played on my iPod and I loved it, $4.99. Assassin's Creed 3D, which is also $4.99. Let's Golf, that was the game I was talking about. A game that no one's ever heard of, but it's in 3D, which is pretty cool, which is $4.99. And the newest game, Nova Near Orbit Vanguard Alliance. I have no idea what the hell that's supposed to mean, but it's $4.99. And that's pretty much all the 3D games that they have for game. Oh, it's Gameloft. There is, of course, other 3D games, because I have Spider-Man 3D pre-installed on this phone, which means there has to be other 3D games. Of course, you have Google search already built in, just like the other one HTC likes. HTC Hub, which I've never used before this phone. I've never seen it. It's pretty much just it's basically like a control center for your phone. Setup guide, quick lookups, where you could search your apps, because you most likely will have a lot of apps on here if you have a 3D phone. YouTube, everything like that. Now let's go back to here. Let's just show you some of the cool wallpapers. Sadly, this phone does not have it in 3D, which I don't like. They do not have any 3D wallpapers. They call them 3D, but they are not actually 3D. HTC Sense, you can go through your photo. They're actually incredibly high quality pictures for a phone with 2 cameras. Weather, which is what I actually have. Occupied Streak, Starfield, which I downloaded, Waveform, which is actually whatever music you're playing, it actually changes to that, which is I find useless, because I never play music on my phone a lot. Well, I normally just play on YouTube. Why should I have to pay for music when I can get YouTube free? VU meter stimulates long sound, whatever. Maps, which is actually an odd wallpaper. I'm not sure anyone who would actually put maps as their wallpaper. Magic Smoke, which just annoys me. Nexus, I don't have a Nexus. Grass, Galaxy, which is actually pretty cool. Water, Polar Dock, Matrix I actually installed. Skyrocket, which is actually fireworks. I only installed this because I thought it was 3D, and it wasn't. And then Solar System. Of course, that's all the live wallpapers. But actually, my favorite is still... Oh, I've actually never seen this one. And that's already annoying me. Alright, my favorite one is still the original. Let's see, wallpaper is what came with my phone. I might be different with others. This. I don't know, I just like it. Oh wait, this might not be it. Oh, this is it. And for some reason they gave me this one. It's weird. I don't know, I'll fix it later. But some issues that came along with this phone, just small little issues that bother me. The camera. Nothing wrong with the camera itself, it's just when I'm watching movies, I hold it like this, or when I hold it sideways like this, my hands are always touching the camera, which I don't like, because I have OCD or something, it just bothers me. They don't have any, it's not inlet, which I don't like, it should be, but it looks better actually sticking out, but of course you have to worry about breaking it. The fact that it doesn't even have any protection around, it's actually just the camera itself sticking out. Other than that, that's really the only complaint I have about the entire phone. I love how it looks. It's a beautiful phone, big screen. It actually seems like a very slender screen. It looks like it's just tall. I like this. I love the circle, how you drag it to the center. All you have to do is get the entire circle out. And I like this. When it comes with stuff on here, you press it, it actually has a little outline of it to go. Put it in right in there. I'm not sure if you'll be able to see the camera. I want to actually see what it looks like in 3D in this. Of course, it's actually a really good camera, the fact that you can see it on this. It actually looks really good. It's actually increasing the quality of my camera. It's actually weird. I'm going to switch to 3D and see how much it messes up my camera. See how weird that looks? It's just 2 cameras actually going together to make the 3D. It actually is really good, honestly. The 3D for the camera is incredible. It's not good for far away, but when you put your finger or hand up close to it, you really notice it. It's really cool. Switch it back off, and now it's back to normal. It's a really good camera. I believe it's still 8 megapixels. It doesn't say anymore. Let's exit out of this. It has a different camera button as before. It doesn't have the same touchscreen button as it did. Of course, down here you could access the phone still, which is much easier than the iPhones. And over here, I'm not sure what this is. Oh, it's the personalization. Change everything. It's a great phone. I have to say, it's an incredible phone. I recommend to anyone who has Sprint or any other CDMA, one like Metro PCS, Cricket, Virgin Mobile, anything that could that you could flash this to. I recommend getting it. This is actually one of the greatest phones I've ever used. I highly recommend it to everyone. Even if you have AT&T, I'm actually trying to, as soon as my contract's up, I'm switching to Sprint because I could have this as my phone. This is honestly one of the greatest things I have ever used. I recommend this to everyone. Thanks for watching. If you have any complaints, I don't give a shit. Bye. Thanks. Remember to subscribe and everything like that, you know. See ya.